Hello bachcho, today we are going to start class 8th English book. First of all, I want to discuss chapter 1 question answer. So without further delay, let's start the video. So first question is, what happened to Jory's father? The answer is, Jory's father had been bitten by a rattlesnake. Now second question is, how did the doe save Penny's life? Now answer is, the doe's liver and heart were used to draw out the poison from Penny. Now, question number 3 is, why does Jody want to bring the fawn home? The answer is, Jody wanted to bring the fawn home because he felt that they had killed the doe for their purpose and the fawn had been orphaned for no fault of its own. He kept thinking about the hungry and scared fawn. He felt that it was their responsibility to take care of the fawn or else it would starve to death. Question 4 is, how does Jody know that the fawn is the male? Now answer is, Jody knew that the fawn was male because the spots on its body were all in a line. His father had told him that on the body of doe fawn the spots are in different directions. Now question number 5 is, Jody did not want Millville with him for two reasons. What were they? The answer is, Jory did not want Millvale with him for two reasons. One reason was that if the fawn was dead or could not be found, he did not want him to see his disappointment. The second reason was that if they found the fawn, then the meeting would be so lovely and secret that he could not endure to share it. Now, question number 6 is, why was Millvale afraid to leave Jody alone? The answer is, Millvale did not want to leave Jody alone as he was afraid that Jody could lose his way or may get bitten by a snake. Question number 7 is, how did Jody bring the fawn back home? Now answer is, Jody did not want to scare the fawn away. That is why he first stroked its neck slowly and then put his arms around it. Then he picked it up and carried it through the thick bushes. He tried to shield its face from the sharp vines. He stopped to rest on his way home. On walking a little, the fawn following him. After this, he would either carry the fawn or put it down so that it would follow him by itself. When they reached home, it refused to climb the stairs. He then picked it up and took it inside the house. Now, question number 8 is, Jody was filled with emotion after he found the fawn. Can you find at least 3 words or phrases which show how he felt? The answer is, Jody was filled with emotion after he found the fawn. When he stroked its neck, the touch made him delirious. When he realized that it was his fawn now, he was light-headed with his joy. When he finally brought the fawn into the house, Penny thought that the boy's eyes were as bright as fawns. Question number 9 is, why didn't the fawn follow Jody up the steps as he had thought it would? Now answer is, the deer is a wild animal. It is used to life in the forest. When the fawn reached Jody's home, it did not follow Jody up the steps because of the strangeness of the house and the steps and everything. This is similar to its reaction to the milk in the gourd. It simply did not know what to do. Now, question number 10 is, why did Penny Baxter allow Jody to go and find the fawn and raise it? Now, answer is, Penny allowed Jody to go find the fawn and raise it because it seemed ungrateful to him to leave the fawn to starve. He agreed with Jody that they had killed the doe for their purpose and the fawn was orphaned for no fault of its own. They could not let the fawn starve. They felt a responsibility towards it. Now, question 11 is, what did Doc Wilson mean when he said, nothing in the world ever comes quite free? Now, answer is, Penny had killed the doe to save his life. Therefore, in regard for what the doe had done, its fawn needed to be taken care of and saved from starvation. This was what Doc Wilson meant when he said that nothing in the world came for free. Now question 12 is, how did Geordie look after the fawn after he accepted the responsibility for doing this? Now answer is, after Geordie accepted the responsibility for looking after the fawn, he cared for it like its own mother would while taking it home. He shielded its face from the sharp vines, he carried it in his arms, even though he was tired. On reaching home, he gave it the milk that was meant for him. When he saw that the fawn did not drink the milk kept in the gourd, he fed it with his own hands. Hence, one can say that Geordie carried out his responsibility quite well. Question number 13 is, how does Geordie's mother react when she hears that he is going to bring the fawn home? Why does she react in this way? Now answer is, when his mother heard that he was going to bring the fawn home, she was a little surprised and asked Geordie what fawn he was talking about. He then told her that it was the fawn whose mother they had killed to save Penny. She said they had nothing else to feed it and only the milk they gave him could be given to it. She reacted this way because she was not present at the site where Penny had been bitten, where they had killed the doe. She had not seen the fawn and therefore was not as concerned as Penny and Geordie.